How are you? Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Senses. As always, we are so happy to have you here. The 500 plus. Hey, Universal security. Yes, Universal security, because we have 500 plus subscribers and we really appreciate each and every one of you. So today we want to do a video kind of inspired by I think over25 did such a video, things you should normalize.
Over25.
Yes, it's best channel on this side of East Africa and the world. Yes, so yeah, they also did a video on what things you need to normalize. And recently, even when we have conversations, we are like, with Veli, we are just like, Maze, kuna things people just need to normalize. Like, we can't keep living like this, you know. So yeah, today we're doing things we need to normalize as individuals, as society, as the world. There are things we need to normalize. Take it away.
Okay, first and foremost, I think the way Christy had mentioned, there are things, okay, they're still putting pressure on guys, and you're just like, okay, I thought we should have normalized that. Yeah. So instead of them putting pressure and maybe frustrating you, just learn. They'll still be there in your entire lifetime. Let me just say that. One thing we should normalize, though we talked about it, it's there will always be good and bad days. Yeah. So the choice is yours. And also, I read somewhere, the choice is yours. Sometimes, sometimes you cannot run away from the fact that there are these good and bad days, right? But you can also choose whether you want it to be a good day or you want it to be a bad day. By this, the way you start your day really matters. Yeah. When you start in a sluggish way, definitely that would be a bad day. But if you start with positive vibes, positive energy, definitely that's going to be a good day. So you can
normalize positivity.
Yeah. Positivity. Yeah,
I agree. So one of the things that you should normalize is tipping. When you get good service, please tip people in the service industry.
She does that by the way.
I do. Like me, honestly, mentally, like whether if I have that extra cash or even if I don't, sometimes even if it's an inconvenience, tip, treat really well, me I tip. On the flip side, if someone treats you like in a way that you don't really like, you also need to speak up about it. So I would talk about it like in the sense of it's the opposite of tipping. The same way you tip someone who's given you good service is the same way you give a tip to someone on how to do better, It's okay to correct someone and give positive criticism, and usikwe to like that person who walks away from a restaurant and suddenly you're speaking ill of that person and you didn't tell them what they did wrong. They probably didn't even know what they did wrong. So normalize tipping and giving tips. Yeah, to people you interact with, not just people in the service industry, everybody.
Give me a tip today.
I will tip her for being an awesome friend. Since I'm back, I'm a chocolate. Yeah, tip your friends too. Yeah.
And also, okay, another thing I've learned, or rather we've learned, is that normalize, like some people are coming to our lives temporarily. Yeah. And okay, not even people, even things. Let me just say generally, things. Most things in our lives are just temporary. Okay, even family. As much as you're bonded by blood, some of them, okay, not all of them, but some of them are just temporary. So when it gets to that point where there's that distance, kabisa, I don't think it should bother you. As long as they're doing well and there's nothing maybe strange between you guys, then just move on. It shouldn't bother you.
I think on that point, I'd say normalize. Okay, if I was to put it in a normalized sentence, it would be normalize not having so perfect relationships with people you think you should have perfect relationships with. Because sometimes you don't get that. Sometimes you don't get to have your cake and eat it, and it's okay. Like be kind to yourself. Be easy on yourself. That, and yeah, I've tried my part. Mazeni nimejaribu. So Normalize also learning what is healthy for you and what is not.
Yeah, and sometimes it's not like you guys have differences. It just happens.
It's just there. Difference in personality, difference in beliefs, it's
or rather,
not a bad thing.
Someone is just busy working on themselves.
Yeah.
So they don't have time for other people, for others. Let me put it that way. So it shouldn't be a big deal really right now. As long as they're okay and you're okay with your life, maybe your life, your paths will cross maybe later on in life. So yeah, just learn to embrace each and every step in life.
Okay, my point number something, I think number 2, normalize canceling clout chasers.
Okay.
I need to elaborate. Okay, like I think over the years we've developed a really strong cancel culture where we are very quick to cancel people. We are like, mtu ata trend on Twitter that they did this and this and that, and we're like, we're no longer going to listen to their music, we're no longer going to do this and that. We need to get to a point where we learn that people have pasts, they have mistakes, and that we need to understand that process, that people move on. We are very quick to cancel people and even like make it so hard for them to even get opportunities in the future. Like, we're not perfect. Say the person I am, mimi kama Christabel right now, I wouldn't want 10 years down the line I'm being considered for, say, a diplomatic role, and something comes back to haunt me. Like, I didn't know better at that time, but the people that we should cancel are people who clout chase. Me, if there is something that I despise right now more than anything, it's clout chasing. Do something with your, like, put in the work, put in the hard work, and we're gonna support it. But don't come here clout chasing at it. You create a scandal and then you expect us to follow your stuff. So I think we should normalize canceling clout chasers. Once someone clout chases with something, especially people who clout chase with sensitive stuff. I'm trying to clout chase na things like pregnancy, things like child loss, things like, family. Such people shouldn't be given airtime in my books. Don't normalize canceling such people. Don't even watch their videos about clout chasing. Like when they were clout chasing, like actually they make me mad. I think
there's something else I'd like to add on that. I think most influencers, but those people who are in the limelight, they are always branded as perfect. The same way Christabel say. But if you look in real sense, even us, those people who are watching your magic, we still do those things. But the fact that we are not famous or something, it won't blow out everywhere. So when someone famous does it, it's like something a really big deal. Instead of just understanding them, like they're just human. The fact that they're just known,
normalize understanding that every human is a human.
Yeah, every human is a human. So don't throw stones at them, sana. Yep.
On that note, normalize embracing diversity. I know we say we embrace diversity. We say it like a sentence. Like, I understand that we have different tribes, but but deep down, your actions don't reflect that you're embracing diversity. Velma here is Luya, but every other day I'm reminding her the way she needs to eat ugali and drink tea. Okay, that's on a light note, but I don't know if you get what I'm saying.
I'm getting.
I'm not embracing that you're a person on your own. You may not necessarily like ugali, you may not necessarily like tea, though she's taking tea
in short, let me put it this way. I'm not representing the whole Luya community.
Yeah.
I'm Velma as a person.
Diversity.
Same way, you can find, I'm sorry to mention this, but anyway, you can find a Kikuyu who loves ugali more than myself.
Yeah.
So, not that they're representing their community. As an individual. Judge me as an individual.
Not as the whole community.
The whole
not
community.
Stereotyping.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to say, I think.
Yeah. Embrace diversity, minimize stereotypes. Sometimes you don't know who you're really offending, but with a little bit of awareness and a little bit of normalizing that we are different, even within, like, you might literally be similar, like my sister is here, but we are really different, and I would want us to be treated differently, to be considered differently. So normalize that as well.
Okay, something else I think something we need to normalize is that everything, I think I'd mentioned it in another video, but everything you do in life is taking a risk. We need to realize that, be it friendships, work, money, everything. I'm sorry. Okay,
Normalize hitting your friend's chest and choking.
So, okay, anything you do in life, even right now, I'm seated here, it's just, I'm taking a risk by the way, sitting here. So, everything you do in life, be ready to normalize, like it's taking a risk, and be ready to bear the consequences if there are any. Yeah. Yeah. And do not, like, okay, keep on trying. Yeah.
Point number 4 from Wa. Normalize minding your business. Normalize minding your business. It will help you a lot in how you interact with people. It will also help you a lot when you don't want people to invade your business. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. The more you invade in other people's business,
It's always also emotionally draining.
it's inakuchosha. Must say normalize minding your business. Like if you directed all your energy to only what concerns you, you'd really utadevelop, utakuwa na less problems, utakuwa na less concerns. But if you're constantly minding other people's business for them, you are not going to have enough time for your own business. So normalize minding your business. And like the point I was saying, that the more you mind other people's business, the more they mind yours. It's the same way. If you're always poking your nose in, leo Veli alifanya nini, then you're going to talk around imagine. One day the tables are gonna turn. People are gonna be all up in your business when you don't want them to be all up in your business, because you already made it like a normalcy that I am always poking my nose where it shouldn't be. So people also poke their nose in where your business is. So normalize just handling your own.
Okay,
Save time.
My 4th or 5th point, I don't know, I lost count. So it's normalize meditating.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's very important for self-development. And it makes you realize who you are and what else, and the kind, maybe do a self-reflection actually, and that's growth. So normalize meditating. Okay, wake up early in the morning, let's say 30 minutes before your actual time of waking up, and do some meditations. Yeah, where you critique yourself positively, negatively, think about your goals, how you're going to handle them. Just do a self-evaluation and come up with a judgment that's true to you. As Christopher said earlier on, you cannot lie to yourself. So meditating comes in very, very handy when you have a one-on-one talk with yourself. Yeah.
Ooh. Are you done with your points? Because my last one is a bit drastic.
Okay, let me add another one. Also, as an adult now, normalize that no one really cares. And I really wanted to combine it with the mind your own business. Yeah, because no one cares. Even your family, even your mom doesn't care. You are an adult. You are just in your own space.
African moms.
Yeah, you're in your own space. Okay, right now, my mom doesn't know where I am. You see. So the world doesn't care, and when you do something, be ready to face the consequences. Yeah, be it bad or good, be ready to own up. Be responsible of your own doings, and be the driver of your life technically, because no one will care at the end of the day. You are with your own friends, can run away. Ubaki peke yako. So try to do everything as an individual. Without, okay, if someone comes in, Christopher comes in to help, to offer a helping hand, that's just a plus.
Basically, normalize every decision in your life or any choice as how it would affect you, rather than considering like a million other people.
Yes,
nobody cares.
Also, another thing we should normalize in life. No one is perfect, as you said, and so there will always be regrets. Yes. So no one is perfect, so embrace those regrets. And I also take regrets as part of growth as well, and learning. Yeah, as I said, we are taking risk, and there are only 2 outcomes when it comes to risking. It's either you smile at the end of the day or regret.
Right.
Yeah, or regret. So yeah, embrace regrets. And now back to Christopher. Last point.
My last point is a bit drastic, and the way I put it, I wish I could show you.
Okay, I'd forgotten. Also, I think I've talked about so many negatives, but something positive that you need to normalize. okay, I know it's a little bit hard, but also normalize having genuine people in your life. Yes. Those people really come in. Someone who can tell you, my friend, you are joking. Like someone who can amka, or the direction you're taking is not good, or will clap for you. Hey,
normalize healthy relationships.
Normalize healthy relationships.
Not just like romantic relationships, but also friendly, platonic.
Anyone around you, like try to have those. If your mom is a genuine person, well and good, but just have like at most maybe 1 or 2 people who are very, very genuine, who can definitely tell you, hey, the path you're taking now is very good. They can clap for you, cheer you up, build you, encourage you. It's very important. Okay, on to your last point.
On to my last very drastic and very uncommon. Normalize normalize things that are not normalized, especially in relationships. The way I noted it down is a bit drastic. I noted it down as parts. So, I know there is a situation where people meet up and they talk a lot about how some things we've not normalized them in society, but really they're a natural occurrence. So I'm talking about fluctuations. Let me put it in a term that's a little bit palatable. So let's normalize fluctuations. I cannot talk enough about how many times you've been in a bus and then there's like a smell and then people are just like, who would dare? Who would dare? I mean, it's a very natural biological it's a very natural biological occurrence.
Faith, what is it?
Our friend Faith, biologist. Yeah, so like it's something that really happens, and I hate that we've not normalized it, because you even feel awkward. You find mtu amefika even in a situation where they're seriously seeing someone, or considering living with someone, and they're like, me, I'd never fart in front of them. As in, it's very biological, so we need to normalize release of gases. Release of gases is very normal. So
okay, I think I've remembered something. Normalize loving yourself. That's my last point. I cannot expound on that. Just love yourself. Accept everything the way it is, because you cannot change anything about you. Like I'm talking about. Okay, let me talk about physical now. Whether you're fat, tiny, you cannot change anything about that. So love yourself.
Normalize appreciating you for
your flaws. You love your personality and embrace it.
So I guess that's done. I guess we're done with our video today on normalizing. So normalizing, the last point, normalize subscribing to senses.
Normalize sharing it.
Normalize sharing, normalize commenting. Yeah, like we really appreciate people who comment, people who like work with us on this journey. So thank you for watching this video. Yes. We're done. Bye.
Bye.
Normalize living when you're done. Bye.
Normalize being kind.
Bye. Oh my god. Normalize tipping. Okay. So I would say my first item or thing that I think about is